But that's it. That's our keeper. You know, the sun's up, so we'll say 6:30, 6:45. Yeah, it's about another 18-incher, 17-incher, somewhere in there. Oh, I got it back in the net. I'm sure y'all didn't see it, but I got it back in the net. That's one reason why I always use my my lippers. But I was being lazy, but I got them back in the net. You see on the horizon over there? Yeah. A lot of clouds. So when it comes down to fishing the surf, you know, the clock is ticking. You only have especially for trout, they're only gonna bite for a certain amount of time. You don't know when that bite's gonna turn off. They're really known for feeding pretty aggressive at sunrise, and then after that you really don't know what's gonna happen and what they're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is just try to get in the water as quick as possible, be there when the sun starts coming up, and yeah, get into them. So bait daddies, don't forget, check out Donnie on the West End. Phenomenal guy. Jump in there and grab one. No, I mean like all of you.
I was gonna jump.
Yeah, go ahead. So what's up, Donnie? What's going on down here, Donnie?
What's going on, buddy, man? Coming down to the West End. It's beautiful. Trout are biting, reds are biting, surf smooth and flat. You gotta get out here.
So where are you located?
17630 San Luis Pass Road on the West End, right past Jamaica Beach, right on the highway. Double driveway, pull in, pull out, get in and out. 5 minutes, get on the water and get some fish.
This bait bucket is like the ultimate clutch bait bucket when it comes to fishing with shrimp. I really love it. You open that lid up. Yeah. Excuse the lens. Pretty humid. But yeah, you open that up and you got all your shrimp in there on the mesh net. Keeps them alive longer. It comes right up to you. Yeah, you can see the storms are coming, so hopefully they don't come this far. In case you're wondering, it's like, hey Ruben, what kind of gear do you use to fish the surf or to wade fish? Well, put a little video up with that information. You can check it out on the rest of my channel. But I do like these max straps. Love these max straps. They are very go-to for me. That it's almost like free line of shrimp. I have, dang it, that mullet friggin' just hit me. I have a 30-pound leader line, and I have a size 2 Kell hook. Now I will go 20-pound leader line. Wow, that was a big school of mullet right there. Oh, and the fish was on him. That's a little speck. Oh, he came off. That was a little speckled trout. All right, let's try it again. It is so calm. It is, look, and I'm not casting super far. I'm just casting right in front of me. Just kind of dialing in. I'll fan cast. I'll cast far. I'll cast close. Kind of fan cast, and just see where the fish are. You know, where they biting at. They can be further out. They can be closer. They can be right in front of you. There we go. Ooh, that's a. That might be a good. That might be a good. Oh yeah, that's a good speck. That's a real good speck. Don't want him to keep coming out of the water. He'll get off. Oh yeah, that's a nice speckled trout. Oh my goodness. No need to measure this guy. He is really nice. Oh, he is really nice. Nice speck. Yeah, look at that. Not even before the sunrise, you know. I'm not even waist deep. You don't need to go super deep. You don't need to cast super far. Look at that guy. Beautiful speckled trout. Nice keeper. Put the lipper on them so secure them a little better. There we go. I'll measure him. I know he's long enough. Sometimes my eyes are a little off. Yeah, he's gonna be about 16 inches. Could throw him back and go for a bigger one, but about 16-17 inches. I'm satisfied with this guy. Gotta check your line every once in a while. I got a ton of specks. I didn't catch not one single sand trout. Put it right there. Let's go. Right here. Same spot. I'm ready this time. Last time caught me messing with my hat. Right on the pop. Right after that pop. Alright, let's keep the line down. Yeah, he's gonna be a small guy. This is a little dink destroyer, man. I'm the dink destroyer. At least I was last time I went fishing. Little guy. Typically what I like to do is when these guys are real small, I'll just grab the hook and I just let them take themselves off. You know, small reds, trout, croaker, it doesn't matter. I like to just hold the hook and just let them shake themselves off. Let them use their own body weight to get them off. That way you don't mess them up, break their mouths, destroy their neck, none of that. You just let them take themselves off and hopefully get bigger, and then you can catch them down the road when they're legal. So 2 dinks there, so I'm gonna cast over here now. Schoolies, you know, dinks, schoolies, kind of the same terminology. Just a small speckled trout schooling together. Want that nice big fat 18-inch speckled trout. I'm not looking for any. Oh, I saw that. A whole wake went with that guy. I saw that. I'm not looking for anything massive. Just a nice, decent slot. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, there he is. That's a nice slot. Nice slot. Come on. Oh, as soon as I got there, he freaking popped back again. Come on. Come on. There he goes. Jeez Louise. Woo. Every time I got to him, he freaking would jump out of the water. Do you hear him? Yeah, that's a nice guy. That's a nice big guy. Nice slot. Put this lipper on him. He is talking. He is not happy with me at all. He's like, I was just chilling, and then you came out and really bothered me. Yep. He's gonna be maybe about 18 inches. Just what I was looking for. Just said that. I like to get a nice 18-incher. And there we go. Nice surf trout, healthy guy. So see what I mean about like fan casting and moving. You know, I did catch a couple trout right there. They were kind of smaller. I figured there was a little school right there. So let me cast over here, just trying to find that one guy either in the school or the school of big guys or the lone wolf. I ran into him. So I'm gonna put it right back over here. And I saw that wake. He came at it, put a wake right by my cork, honed that shrimp in. Look at that. Put it right on his head. Put it right on his head. Ooh, that's another nice one. If I can land this guy, this is probably gonna be my limit. Let's get him in the net. Ah, nah. Look at you. He ran hard. He ran hard. Put it right on his head and he ran hard. But he's gonna be, he'll probably be around 16. But he's a thin guy. A little thinner than the other two, so I'm gonna let him make it. But he ran hard. Nah, he's gonna be small. He is gonna be small. He's about 14 inches. You know, when you know they're thick like this, is a great time to, you know, practice your lures, bring your lures out. Although I would definitely bring shrimp out every time. But when the shrimp's gone, you know, I'll take my spoon. I'll take some of my voodoo baits, even DSLs, knocking tails. I'll bring bring out some lures and fish for fun just a little bit. A lot of times I'll put the camera up and just kind of fish for fun a little bit, but today, starting off in the right direction. Shrimp on the cork. Can't go wrong with it. Oh, look, something's chasing it. He's everywhere. He's jumping and jumping out of the water. There he goes. He hit it hard. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see if we can land this guy. This might be the trifecta we're looking for to close the door on our limit. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 come on. Yeah, this is gonna be a keeper. Look at that, he came off in the net. Netted him and he came off. But that's it, that's our keeper. You know, the sun's up, so we'll say 6:30, 6:45. Yeah, it's about another 18-incher, 17-incher, somewhere in there. Oh, I got it back in the net. I'm sure y'all didn't see it, but I got it back in the net. That's one reason why I always use my my lippers. But and if I was being lazy, but I got him back in the net. He fell right between both of these and I had to net him again in the water. I got so lucky, but it's still early, so I could have got that next guy. But that's it. I'm done. Time to go home. Let's go home. Well, you know what, guys, that's gonna do it. I had a lot of fun. You know, like always, coming out to the surf when the water's clean. It's hard to beat. Hard to go anywhere else when you have that great water visibility out in the surf. Now, this is not originally where I wanted to go. I wanted to fish down by Bait Daddy's on the west end. But, you know, we had storms moving, coming through the area in Galveston. So it looked like that area was going to get hit. Probably around a couple hours. I only have like maybe an hour and a half to fish before that area got hit with some pretty heavy storms and some lightning. And so I didn't want to chance it. So I came over the San Luis Pass Bridge and came over to Freeport, Surfside area, walked in, weighed fish, and I found them right away. Just throwing the great bait from Bait Daddy's, throwing that great live shrimp and underneath the popping cork. Just can't resist it. You know, during this time of year, or like late spring, early summer, midsummer, it kind of seems like I can throw a Castmaster style spoon or Castmaster spoon, silver spoon, and work a ton of area and just really put it on the fish and do better with that than with the live bait. But you know, towards mid-July, late July into August, it seems like a lot of times that bite transition really changes, and that trout really want to hit on something live bait, whether it's croaker or in today's case live shrimp. So we do get that transition, and I've seen it the last handful of years, and Cody said he sees it as well. But so it's great to come out here pre-sunrise. I can't say it enough. If you're gonna fish for trout, you want to fish for trout in the surf, you need to come out when the water's clean, and you need to get out here before the sun comes up. Bottom line. I got out here probably maybe about 20-30 minutes later than I wanted to. So I know I missed some fish just because I didn't get out here as early as I wanted to in the dark, you know, using the headlamp. And I know I missed some fish because, you know, you can still get into them, you know, before the sun comes up. And then it kind of seems like a lot of times, you know, we have 1, maybe 2 hours, and then the trout bite just kind of stops and dissipates, and you can still run into a few stragglers, and you know, and when the bite's really good and the surf's a little, it's like rough, manageable, beats you up a little bit, but clean, it seems like that's when the bite just keeps going on and on and on. Like you have more water movement, so you have more of a bite throughout the day. And but today, you know, water's super flat. But hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go and do so. Like the video, leave a comment. All of that stuff really helps the channel out tremendously. And until next time, hope you catch me hooking up.